crafty friends, I'm so glad you are here joining me today, and because you're here, you're going to be happy to see the new 2021 through 2023 in colors. So we're going to talk a little bit today about ink pads, tips, hints, hacks, things that will make it easier for you to do your crafting, but also we'll be showing these beautiful in colors. So our new in colors are Evening Evergreen, Fresh Freesia, Pale Papaya, Polished Pink, and Soft Succulent. Now, when you receive a new ink pad, let's talk about how to assemble your ink pad. And on the back, you're going to see some stickers. These stickers, you want to take off both layers. There's a top layer. You can take off the top layer and just get to the sticker pieces, but you're also going to want to take the bottom layer off as soon as you're done with this. So the top one is in English. It says Soft Succulent. This is the one that I like to put on the front of my ink pad. So when you're holding it like this sticker goes right here on the front. Now, one of the tricky things is when you are using your ink pads and they're open, perhaps they're just looking dark. So you may not be able to tell the difference between Soft Succulent and Evening Evergreen. Right here where you put your fingers to open or to close your ink pad again, or if that's too difficult, just put it on the side right here so that when your ink pad is open, you can kind of see the difference between the dark green and the light green. It's just a little handy tip, and you've got those little stickers on the back anyway, might as well use them, right? So when you're closing it, you're going to pull that towards you. When you get a new ink pad, you may find that it's a little bit stiff. And one of the ways to kind of get that less stiff is to just open it and close it a couple of different times. Now, if you have a difficult time opening it, these new ink pads open like a compact. So you can do it like this, or you can push on the top like this, and it will just flip, or it will just open your ink pad on the bottoms. I like to put one on the back just in case someone is crafting across the table from me, then they can see it on the other side. So I've got one on the front and one on the back and one on the inside. Then now I can't read Chinese, but I guess you could use that one as well. Maybe put it on your refill bottle. But I like to take another one and put it on the blank one, and put it onto a file folder where I am going to put all of my coordinating colored cardstock, and then it goes into my file drawer. I also put in the front of my file you can use a sheet protector or one of our 6x8 cellophane bags to keep all of the scraps of that color in the file folder. So when I just need a scrap, I can pull out my bag and just find the perfect size scrap. Okay, then the last thing you're going to do is take off the sticker. You could put a return address label on here. If you go to some place to stamp with friends, you may want to identify your ink pads. Now, what happens when your ink pads run dry? Let's talk a little bit about that and how to re-ink an ink pad. You'll notice when it's time to re-ink an ink pad, you may find, I don't know if you can see, there's a little bit of light color. Most of the time, the light color may appear in the center of your ink because we tend to stamp right in the center of the ink pad. The best way to re-ink is to use your re-inker and go one direction. If you need to, go the other direction, paying special attention to the part in the middle where we stamp the most. And then I don't even use my ink the third time. I just kind of go diagonally just to kind of to spread that ink around. You can use a spoon or an old gift card, and you can just take that along your ink pad and kind of just spread that ink all the way around and then just wipe that off or wash that off. When you are refilling a craft pad, such as our Whisper White pad. And when you order it, it comes with an empty ink pad. So you're going to have to fill it up, first of all, with the included refill. But then it's nice because you already have it. So you'll notice that this is a really thick, it almost sits on top of your ink pad. So you can use your ink pad or your refill, the tip, to spread that around. But again, your gift card or a spoon, a plastic spoon, works really nicely just to kind of work this ink into the center of the ink pad. So you can kind of see as I rub that around, it just accepts the ink right into the ink pad. Now it's all ready to go.